Hello everyone, welcome back to my anime channel review. My name is Antoinette Eastman. You can visit to support. You can subscribe to my Apple Podcasts, anime reviews, or you can purchase my mom's book, The Girl Named Molly by Dolores Smith, available on Amazon. Also, I have an online store, Eastman Inc. You can visit my website, www.eastmaninc.com, if you're interested in getting yourself some summer earrings. Well, let's get to it. It has been a while. So today I am introducing a new segment that I've decided to add. I'm going to do an overview of new animes that has been out and about, and some old ones too. Okay, so let's start with the oldies but goodies. The titles won't be all the way right, but a true anime fan can pick up on the details, so if you're new to this, it's gonna be rough for you. Alright, so let's start with one of my favorite, Jobless Reincarnation. It's a teenage boy or young adult who was bullied relentlessly, and he was bullied relentlessly at schools and is staying at home in his room while his mom, it seems, or a relative funeral was going on downstairs. His cousins, I would think, you can tell like they were related, were upset that he was not at the funeral, and with rage, like they all like went up there, dragged him out his room, and like beat the crap out of this guy and boot him out the house. So the guy originally had been a high school dropout at the time. As I mentioned before, he was bullied, so he basically stayed cooped up in his room to deal with the stress of it all. And he became like a neat during around time the funeral scene, which kind of just made him like altogether like unsociable. So after they kicked him out, he started to walk to the corner store. Then he saw some young girls about to get run over by a car, I think, and he decided to play hero and got himself killed. The girls were safe though, thank goodness. So because of his good deed, a no-face god from another world saw his good deed and decided to give him another chance by reincarnating him into his world with the magic and all that good stuff. From there, he lived like a pretty good life, mad skills, and he kicked ass, in my opinion. The whole series was written well and executed well to me, so I'm still watching it. The next oldie but goodie, and just so you can have a heads up, I'm only doing a brief review of each episode that I'm going to review. It's not like, this is not going to be a deep review like I did normally in the past, so these general reviews are just a skim through, so don't expect a deep dive, just a skim through. Okay, so the next one, oldie but goodie, that I like is Spy Family. Like, I just love that man's wife. I think her name is Yuri. Or was that her brother's name? Anyway, his wife was badass. I love her character so much. So the story goes is this super cool, handsome, top agent, master of disguise, got a new mission to get close to this VIP official who is a communist in the making, in my opinion. And in their country, they have this whole East Coast, West Coast Stollies country war going on. And note to y'all, Stollies is the name of their country. I can't remember that man's name, the VIP, so we're just gonna call him Communist. So the Communist, he's a bit paranoid, so in order to influence him in the right way, I think that's a term I took from my own government and their BS, the spy had to take the long con route. He had to be in society. He had to have a wife, a child, and the child had to go to the same school as the communist kid so they can be introduced through a non-paranoid means. So, the last name he chose for his identity was Forger, which I thought he was staying true to his lies. Like how that drug dealer named his record label Murder Inc. It's in the name, people. It's all in the name. Anyway, I digress. He then adopted a girl who fell victim to a government training program that failed, so she was dumped out of foster care, and she's now able to read minds based off the experiments that was like done with her. I don't know, for some reason they always want superhuman stuff because they just can't settle with what they got. So after he got his daughter, he went through like a vetting process for his wife, and he had a chance encounter with his wife to be. She's very beautiful. I just love her character. She's one of like my favorite. So they met and they got married like the next day, I believe. And their date was epic, by the way. But he doesn't know that she's like a top class assassin. And later, like a whole season later, they adopted a military dog that also underwent an experiment. And he could see the future. More like That's So Raven see the future. And that completes the Spy Family. It is just like a fun anime show to watch. I am really just dying to see the new season to come out. It's become like one of my favorites. So, I'm just gonna go into one of the newbies. So, let's see, which one is my favorite that I'm going to pick out? Baki. And this is a new show that came on Netflix called Baki vs. Kengan. Like two of my favorite fighting shows coming together. Like when I first saw it, I was like really excited, but like for me, after I watched it, I feel like it was a total letdown. But I'm gonna try and like give them a pass and say that was like a rush job what they put out to us, because I was very disappointed in it, you know? Because first of all, like the conclusion to the Kengan fight didn't even happen. Like the last episode we saw, the dude basically fainted from a loss of blood. And now he's magically in a fight in an arena, and we have no idea what happened in the Kangan world, like absolutely nothing. And now he's just in this fight, like, and everybody's cool, everybody know each other. And I was like, that is some bullshit. I really wanted to kick the creator's ass. Like, to me, I felt that was, and for me, the fight scene was the wackest. Like, it wasn't as good as it normally was. I don't know, they just didn't show as much. I don't know if they didn't show as much as they did. I don't know, it was just lacking. The fight scene was just lacking. It was just nothing like it was before. I don't know, maybe it was the details that was lacking about it, but you could just like tell that it was lacking. It wasn't as entertaining as before, and I felt like they didn't try us. They just mocked up some BS and gave it to us. And how it ended on a cliff note, like they had like to continue, and I'm like, what the hell? I understood nothing that I watched. I couldn't even follow it. So they're gonna have to redo that and come back to us, or maybe I have to rewatch it because I missed something. Otherwise, it was like complete BS. Alright, let's see. The other new show that anime show that I'm getting to like right now, it's A Condition Called Love. Normally, I hate love stories, but this proved not to be underwhelming at all. I really liked it, and I'm recommending it. You know, it's kind of like your everyday love story, but not exactly like. I like the different twist plots that it have. Like, you just have to watch it for yourself. And one thing I do want to mention is like and this is like for like the anime creators, like when you're like showing us like a stat list of the characters and their leveling up and how they evolve and all the new skills and like text messages, can you please put some English subtitles to those so we can read it too, so it makes sense? Because the effects is really lost in us. Because it's like, we can see that you're showing us like it's supposed to be like all these cool stuff, but we can't read that shit. We really and it's like, okay, so we kind of just don't know like all the stuff they're supposed to have until like they're actually used it in a battle, you know. So help us with the reading part, you know, translate the text here. And yeah, that's it. This is a very short review. And so that will be it for me, folks, today. Please join me next time, and I will get back to my regular review of Attack on Titan and Naruto, because I know you guys love that. So see you next time. And thanks again. Bye.